Today we're in downtown Wheaton, outside of one of the most storied buildings in this town, built in 1875, originally the Gary Wheaton Bank. Football legend Red Grange and Colonel Robert McCormick were frequent visitors. It's now home to 2 brand new businesses and the community is buzzing. Let's head inside and talk to creative director and co-founder of Maypole, Alicia Hauge. I'm Michael Thornton, and this is the Ameican Dream.
Well, I'll talk about the name first. Maypole, if you don't know, it has a history in like festivals in Germany and all around the world where they put a pole in the center of town and they drape ribbons off of it. And then members of the community grab a hold of the ribbons and they do a little dance and they weave around the maypole, and it happens on the 1st of May where they all come together and they usher in the spring and they just spend time together as a community. So for us, we just wanted to be a part of that, and we wanted to create a space where people can connect in a single point, in a single space. So while we're connecting with our neighbors in downtown Wheaton, we're also allowing our guests to connect with each other.
So I'm here with Chef Bridget Vanneman of Maypole. So Bridget, tell us about like your philosophy as a chef and how that translates into the experience here at Maypole.
So my background has been cooking in a lot of really high-end kitchens, high-end ingredients. And while that's the thing I have the most experience in, it's not the type of food that I like to cook overall. So I just want to create food that's approachable, familiar for people, and really express who I am as a chef and my heritage, and then just share that with the community out there.
So we're now downstairs at Suburban with co-founder Bob Davison. Thank you for your time. Tell us about like the concept behind Suburban and talk a little bit about the space.
Sure. Eric and I, when we've been wanting to do this concept for a number of years, and we were very familiar with the space, but felt like it was fairly underutilized. And so really the moment it became available, we knew what we wanted to do. And that was to kind of revitalize this space, capture an old world flair, but come up with a concept that was new era of customer experience.
Love that. So this is a private whiskey bar, wine bar. Are there ways though for the general public to experience the space?
Yes, so we have day passes that can be made with reservations depending on our capacity. With members being in the space, but we for sure want to be open to the public and for the public to experience it as much as possible and be able to manage it with all the other things we have going on.
So I'm with Joe Rongus, bar manager here at Suburban. So tell us, Joe, like what makes the cocktail experience unique here at Suburban?
One of the main things is the super high attention to detail that we use here, as well as a lot of the techniques that we feature on our menu. There are very few bars in the world that can do the things that we do with a drink. Chiefly among those things is switching, which is a process that's brand new to the world of making drinks. We have a lab grade freezer in the back, and it goes down to about -45 degrees Celsius, and it allows us to take the water out of a hard spirit and replace it with something else. Changes the color, changes the texture, really intense flavor infused into the drink, and then we use this to make a phenomenal cocktail. So it's like we're making a cocktail with our spirit to then make a cocktail with.
I hope you enjoyed learning more about the local gathering spots here in Wheaton. I'm Michael Thornton, and I'll see you next time on the Ameican Dream.